lovely back heel, Bruno Fernandes into the box. Oh, what a finish! The back heel from Ahmad, and the finish on his 250th Manchester United appearance.
Isn't it weird how players leave Manchester United and suddenly become way better? Like McTominay, people said he wasn't good enough, and now he's scoring screamers and lifting trophies at Napoli. Or Antony, who couldn't buy a goal at United, but at Betis, he's back in form. Even Wan-Bissaka, Dean Henderson, Elanga, they're all thriving after leaving. So what's going on? Today we're talking about why so many players seem to level up the moment they leave Old Trafford. This isn't a coincidence anymore, it's a trend. We'll break it down with real examples and honest analysis. Let's get into it. Number 1, no clear tactical identity. First reason, Manchester United has no clear footballing identity. And this isn't just fan talk, it's backed by a decade of constant upheaval. Since Sir Alex Ferguson retired in 2013, United have cycled through 6 full-time managers. Moyes, Van Gaal, Mourinho, Solskjaer, Ten Hag, and now Ruben Amorim. That's roughly one manager every 2 seasons. Each came with a different vision, possession-heavy, defensive first, counter-attacking, high-pressing, but none were given the time or structure to truly build. And that's the real issue. There's never been a long-term tactical blueprint. Players get signed for one system, then a new manager comes in and wants something totally different. No continuity, no identity, just chaos. Take Scott McTominay. At United, he was moved all over the pitch, defensive midfield, box-to-box, sometimes just bench warming. But at Napoli, they gave him a clear attacking central midfield role. His job? Arrive late in the box, drive forward in transition, be a threat in and around the area. The result? 13 goals, helped Napoli win Serie A, and was named the MVP of the 2024-25 season. That's not a different player. It's a player used the right way. Until United builds a Real football identity, one that survives beyond any single manager. Stories like this will keep happening. Number 2, pressure and confidence crash. Second reason, toxic pressure. At United, if you're not world-class immediately, you're finished. Media slams you. Fans turn on you. Confidence? Gone. But why is the pressure so extreme at United? Simple. They're the biggest media magnet in world football. Win or lose, everyone talks about them. Headlines, Twitter trends, YouTube clips, fan channels. It's nonstop. Why? Because Manchester United sells stories. A survey from YouGov UK even found that United are seen by fans as the most media-targeted club in the Premier League. And according to The Athletic, stories about United get 2.5x more engagement, likes, shares, comments, than stories about Arsenal or Man City, even when United are losing. So yeah, the pressure isn't just emotional. It's algorithmic. Look at Antony. He came in with a huge price tag, and every single move was under the microscope. People broke down every failed dribble. Every missed chance became a meme. But at Real Betis, out of the spotlight, and suddenly, he's himself again. 9 goals, 5 assists. Recalled to Brazil. Same player. Less noise. At United, the challenge isn't just football. It's surviving the spotlight. Number 3, poor player development. Third, United doesn't develop players. They just use them. There's no patience, no clear long-term plan for most squad players. It's perform now or get replaced. To be fair, United do have a strong record when it comes to developing talent from their own academy. Players like Rashford, Kobbie Mainoo, and even Garnacho, those signed young from abroad, have shown real growth under pressure. These are players who were molded in the club's environment from the start, and they've thrived. But the story is very different for players brought in from the outside, especially those signed for big money with the hope of developing them further at United. Wan-Bissaka is a great example. Signed from Crystal Palace as one of the best 1v1 defenders in the league. Young, raw, full of potential. But once he arrived, no clear plan for how to evolve his attacking game. No support structure to round out his skill set. At United, fans expected him to become Trent Alexander-Arnold overnight. But that's not his game. He's a defensive fullback. At West Ham, they just let him be himself. Focus on defending 1v1 duels, staying solid. He's now one of their most consistent performers and was even named Hammer of the Year for the 2024-25 season. So yes, United can develop homegrown talent, but they often struggle to unlock the potential of players they spend heavily on. Turns out, trusting a player to do what they're good at actually works. Number 4, opportunities and trust. Fourth, some players just needed minutes. Consistent starts. A coach who believes in them. That's it. Dean Henderson barely got a chance at United. Every time he made a mistake, it was back to the bench. But at Crystal Palace, he became their number 1. And he didn't just perform, he starred. He was man of the match in the FA Cup final against Man City, helping Palace win their first ever major trophy. Now, he's been called up to the England national team. Same story with Antony. He was stuck behind Rashford, Sancho, Garnacho, hardly got minutes. But since moving to Nottingham Forest, he's been electric, contributed goals and assists throughout the season, and just helped Forest qualify for European football for the first time in 30 years. They didn't magically improve. They just finally got the platform to show what they were capable of. Number 5, financial pressure and selling smart. Fifth reason, United are being forced to sell players. Not because they want to, but because they have to. Financial pressure is real, especially with FFP rules tightening. Let's be honest, United has spent massively in recent years. Big money signings, huge wages, long contracts. And when those players don't deliver fast, the club needs to balance the books somehow. That means offloading players, even if they've got potential, just to stay compliant. Sometimes it's about clearing wages. Sometimes it's about generating pure profit on academy graduates. Either way, players are moved on before they've fully developed or gotten a real run. Dean Henderson, sold for a decent fee after years on the bench. Elanga, pure profit from the academy. McTominay, same story. Alvaro Fernandez, barely got a chance at United. Now he's shining at Benfica, starting regularly, bombing forward, and already picking up assists in the Portuguese league. And the irony? These players go on to shine, and United watch from a distance. It's not always a football decision. Sometimes it's just financial strategy. Sell early, cash in, and end up watching them light it up for someone else. Look, all these cases point to the same thing. It's not that the players were bad. It's that United didn't use them properly. Whether it's bad tactics, constant pressure, or poor man management, it's the club that's letting these talents go to waste. And when they leave, we finally see who they really are. Which current United player do you think will move on and then absolutely light it up somewhere else? Sancho? Rashford? Garnacho? Or maybe it's someone flying under the radar right now? Drop your predictions in the comments. I'm genuinely curious to see who you think is about to prove the doubters wrong. And who knows, a year from now, we might be looking back at your comment like you called it. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and share it with another football fan who loves a good transfer redemption arc. It really helps the channel grow, and I appreciate every bit of support. Got a topic you want covered next? A player, a club, a debate? Let me know in the comments or shoot me a message. I'm always reading. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.